back to the Ultimate Dallas Sports Show. This is something or nothing. The concept is simple. I've got a series of facts for our panel. They just have to decide whether there's something larger at play or nothing to it at all. Tonight, we're focusing on the college football playoff. First, it's the stat everyone's talking about. Teams with first-round byes are now 1-7 in 2 years of the CFP quarterfinals. Indiana, the only team to avoid losing following a bye. Obviously, this is an age-old question of rest versus rust. Jonah, lead us off here. Is this something or nothing?
I think there's something to it, especially with college football. It's not like the NFL where you get a bye, you're off 1 week, and then you're playing. Some of these guys are waiting 3 weeks to play a football game, which is lunacy. And so much of football, if you cover the sport, is rhythm, it is habit, it is routine. And when that routine is broken, even if it's just not playing, it can have effects on the field. You see it in the NFL playoffs as well. So I think it's something.
Joe?
I think it's absolutely something, right? And I think that's why going to 16 teams, something I used to be kind of against, I'm good with it now, right? Because that gets rid of the bye. Everybody plays that first week. Home stadiums, it could be really good for college football. But think about it, you guys. Texas Tech, 24, 25, 26 days off. And to put it in NFL terms, that's as long as a training camp is. Think about how long training camp is, you guys. That's how long these quote-unquote kids are off. I absolutely think it's something, and it should spur change with the NCAA.
I'm going to disagree in the sense that Curt Cignetti just proved it's not as much something as people want to make it out to be. He got his guys ready to play, and I think most of us thought that game against Bama was going to be much closer than it was, and they just ran roughshod over them. They were the fresher team. It looked like it all the way through.
Exception that proves the rule.
That's true. Moving on, number 2. This is the first playoff semifinal without Alabama, Georgia, or Ohio State. I'm sure I'm not the only one saying thank goodness for that, but is this something of a larger trend we can look forward to, or nothing at all? Joe, lead us off.
Yeah, I like this one because I think that this is something that we can look forward to because this is what NIL is going to bring, right? Because Alabama doesn't have the most money, as we've looked up and found out. So that Alabama coming in there every year because they had Saban and they had this and they had that, some of that's going to go away. We've seen the SEC not be as dominant as well. So I think NIL factors in, and the way this playoff is going to play out factors in as well. So I think you're on to something again. Look at you, you're on to something twice.
Oh my goodness.
Let's go, Seeley.
26. All right, Jonah, what do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll save my breath here. It's a big yes. It's absolutely something for all the reasons Joe mentioned.
Wow, Jonah with a short answer for
Brevity.
once. It's an interesting. I did kind of want to touch on this because I feel like it's been a long time coming, specifically with college football. I mean, for so long it was so restricted to either 2 teams or 4 teams, and there was always these teams that got the benefit of the doubt. Clemson, Alabama, Ohio State, and Georgia felt like they were always one of the final 5 or 6 teams that was toward the tail end of this. And to see, heck, I had a conversation with one of the 2 people on this panel right before I left for vacation, and he basically looked at me and said, you'll never win a championship at Ole Miss, and all of a sudden they're one of the final 4 standing. So I think this is fantastic.
Let's see how they do.
Right. Hey, listen, compared to the team where their head coach used to be, or is now at, they have a better chance to win it than LSU right now. So as far as I'm concerned, who knows what the future holds? I'm just happy.
We'll see how that dig ages.
I'm just happy it's not set in stone yet. That's the important thing. I didn't want Georgia or Bama or these long dregs of the last generation to just hang out.